Yeah, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makakwadash, to be honest to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who will will, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preaches truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. And this is another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, and Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect, and the name of this lesson is Back to the Basics, Jacob and Esau. Because you gotta always go back to the basics, the milk scriptures, the basic understanding, the basic breakdowns of the scriptures, man. Because first and foremost, it sharpens you up. It helps you increase. And also is always someone new waking up to this thing, coming and being a part of this thing, man. So you have to feed the flock, man. Because you never know who's watching, and you never know who's new in the faith, man. So you have to build them up with the milk scripture, but at the same time, is it builds you up too, man. Because a baby, what do a baby drink? A baby drink milk, But guess what? Milk is also healthy for an old man too. So it don't really matter how long you've been in the truth and how much on the level you on. The basics is still sharp, and the basics is the basics can still have you increase on a higher level, no matter how long. Um, I had a quick precept. Bear with me real quick. Hold on, bear with me before I'm trying to find it before I get the original scriptures I wanted. Here we go. It's Proverbs 27 and 17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. So there we go. Iron sharpeneth iron. So these basic scriptures can get you a long way, you know, with the understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. These basic scriptures can build someone else up when they hear these words, man. You know? But I'm gonna just go into Jacob and Esau, man. Genesis 25, when Jacob and Esau were born. But this is this Genesis 25 and 21. It say, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived, and the children together, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, Two manner, two, the Lord said to her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So it was two sons in her womb. It was two boys in her womb, man. Meaning they was twins. But hey, they were fraternal twins, man, because it said they were two different nations, and they'll be separated from thy bowels, and one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. They were two different types of people, two different types of forces, man, and one force was good, and the other force was evil, man. You know, because hey, we us as Israelites, we're the physical counterpart of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You know, we are represented uh Salakia. Representatives of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, twist of the tongue. Representatives of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. And Esau Edom is a representative of Satan, the physical counterpart of Satan, man. You know? So, hey, Those are two different forces, man, that the Most High created. You know, and it say, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. There we go. Esau Edom. This is the first so-called white man to ever exist, man. You know, hey, it said he came out red all over like a hairy garment. He was a red man, and that's what the word Edom means. It is Adawam, which means red. You know, and who is the red man today? You know, the red man is these so-called white people, man. They're the red man that the Bible speaks of, man. Esau, Edom. That's who his descendants go back. That's these so-called white people go back to the man Esau, Edom. You know, majority of these so-called white people, because you have Israelites that had sex with white women and got babies that look like Edomites, man. But they're Israelites because their bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But Esau's bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. You know, um. But hey, it said Esau was a red. He came out red all over like a hairy garment. You know, because hey, Esau is a hairy man as well, man. You know, it say and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. Right, and what was that symbolic for, man? That was symbolic for, hey, Jacob is going to pull Esau out of power, you know, and that power is getting drifted away every day as we get close to the end, as we get close to the downfall of this kingdom, man. And this is going to fulfill when Yahweh Shai, our big brother, which is from the seed of Jacob, and what it say in Hebrews, he spring out of the tribe of Judah, you know. Did not Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob come back as Judites, man? You know, so, hey, Jacob is gonna pull Esau out of power, man. You know, we gonna pull Esau out of power physically, man, and we gonna be up next ruler, man. You know, but right now we in this lower state. But every day we get closer to the end, the Lord is lifting us out of that lower state, man. You know, because they in the womb, what they was doing, they was fighting. It said they struggled together, man. They was in there fighting. You know, fighting, ready to kill each other in the womb before they came out. You know. Then when Esau came out first, it's not Esau ruling first, man. Esau came out first, man. And what happened? Jacob hands took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, the supplanter, man. You know. And Isaac was 30 years old when she bare them. So there we go. This is a real life event that happened, and it is deeper than what a lot of people think, man. Because this event represents the time, you know, the time on the earth, man. You know, um, I'm gonna get that second answers real quick. This is second answer, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac and unto when Salakia. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. So that represented the time period, man. The things that's gonna be happening in a certain time period. That represented the rulership of kingdoms, man. Of the next kingdom, you know? Because Esau, he got his rulership. You know, he received this consolation. You know, he had Mount Seir. You know, he had the Greek Empire. He had the Roman Empire, and now today he got NATO and the EU. Man, this devil is on top. But it said Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau. Because check out verse 9. It said, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So guess what? Esau, this is the end of that time period. That Greek word eon. That's what this word world goes back to. That Greek word eon, which means an age, a time period. So Esau is the end of this time period. He would have the rule. He would have the rulership at the end of this time period, because before Esau was ruling, all these other nations was ruling. You know, we had a chance to rule too, of course, but you had all these other nations ruling. The Babylonian Empire, Assyrian Empire. You know, the Medio Persians. You know, everybody had a chance to rule. And Esau was the last, before the Israelites to rule, man. Esau was the last heathen to be on top. But it say Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Cause what it said, going back to Genesis 25, verse um um verse 23, it say, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Right. Did not Esau come out first? It said the elder shall serve the younger, man. Hey, Esau is the older brother. He's gonna serve his younger brother Jacob. Because when you jump down to verse 26, it said, after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, because he was the older brother. And a prophecy that the elder gonna serve the younger. Because the younger brother is gonna pull the older brother out of power, man. That's how deep this thing is, man. We actually living in a high time of current events, man. That was established, that was ordained from the beginning. Now I'm on the clock. Got to go back to work. But I'm gonna get one more scripture. This is Matthew 19 and 30. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So there we go. Esau was first, so he gonna be last. We is last, and we gonna be first, man. And these are times we coming into, man. That was prophesied. That was ordained before the foundation of the world, man. You know. Now I might do a part two to this, but Lord willing, this was edifying with that. Um, close out and all praise on the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, the honest of the apostle, elders, the great millstone, over will. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom and abad the ball.